Tehutti's teachings, ancient wisdom for modern transformation. You're here for a reason. Something inside you is searching for deeper knowledge, a greater understanding of reality, and the keys to transforming your life. The wisdom of the ancients holds answers that are just as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. Stay with us until the end, and you'll uncover powerful insights from one of history's greatest teachers, Tehuti. His knowledge has been passed down through generations, guiding seekers toward truth, self-mastery, and enlightenment. Tehuti, also known as Thoth in Egyptian tradition and Hermes Trismegistus in Greek and Roman mythology, was more than just a mythical figure. He was revered as the divine scribe, the bringer of writing, mathematics, alchemy, and spiritual knowledge to humanity. His teachings weren't abstract theories. They were practical tools for unlocking the full potential of the human mind and spirit. Now let's explore the core principles of his wisdom. Revelations that, when understood and applied, can shift your perception of reality and elevate your consciousness to new heights. Who was Tehuti? Tehuti wasn't just a figure in Egyptian mythology. He represented intelligence, wisdom, and spiritual power. According to ancient legends, he served as the scribe of the Netaru, divine beings, recording sacred knowledge and preserving universal truths. His influence wasn't limited to Egypt. Over time, he became associated with Hermes, the Greek god of wisdom and communication. The Romans later merged these traditions, giving him the title Hermes Trismegistus, or thrice great Hermes. This name reflected his mastery over the three great sciences: alchemy, astrology, and theurgy, divine magic. But what made his teachings so timeless? The wisdom he shared wasn't bound to any single era, culture, or belief system. It was rooted in universal principles, laws that govern reality itself. Those who studied and applied these teachings gained profound insights into the nature of the mind, energy, and existence. Through his guidance, initiates learned how to unlock hidden knowledge by understanding the deeper workings of the universe, expand their consciousness and align with higher wisdom, master the mind and emotions to shape their reality with intention, awaken dormant abilities through self-discipline and spiritual practice. Tehuti's teachings remind us that true power comes from knowledge and self-mastery. Those who dedicate themselves to this path begin to see life from a higher perspective, one that transcends limitations and reveals the infinite potential within. His legacy continues to inspire seekers today, providing a roadmap for those ready to go beyond the surface of reality and tap into the deeper forces that shape existence. In the next section, we'll explore the fundamental principles Tehuti revealed and how they can help you unlock your highest potential. Tehuti was revered as the master of language, magic, alchemy, and the cosmic laws that govern reality. His wisdom influenced many mystical and philosophical traditions, including Hermeticism, which teaches that the universe operates under fundamental laws that, when understood, can be used to shape one's destiny. Many of his teachings were preserved in the Emerald Tablets, a series of ancient texts that were translated by esoteric scholars, including Dr. Maurice Doreal in 1925. These writings describe Tehuti as an embodiment of divine intelligence, possessing limitless wisdom, power, and mastery over the forces of nature. But Tehuti wasn't just a figure of myth. His teachings laid the foundation for self-mastery and spiritual awakening, principles that continue to hold immense power today. The core teachings of Tehuti. According to Egyptologist and mystic Dr. Muada Ashby, Tehuti's primary mission was to guide humanity towards self-mastery by awakening the latent mystical faculties within each person. Through dedicated spiritual practice, individuals could transcend their limited sense of self and align their consciousness with divine will. This process wasn't just about gaining knowledge. It was about applying that knowledge to unlock hidden abilities, such as mastery over natural forces, understanding and aligning with universal laws to shape reality, traveling between dimensions, exploring both the physical and non-physical realms with expanded awareness, harnessing spiritual energy, circulating and directing life force energy, similar to what many traditions call prana, chi, or kundalini, activating higher intuition, strengthening inner sight, foresight, and deep wisdom beyond logical reasoning, unlocking latent superhuman faculties, developing abilities that seem impossible to the average mind, but natural to an awakened one. According to Ashby, the ultimate goal of this path was to transcend the ego and merge one's will with the divine. By doing so, initiates could gain influence over their external world, not through force, but through mastery of self and alignment with universal truths. In simple terms, Tehuti's teachings weren't about controlling reality through sheer willpower. They were about understanding how reality functions and working in harmony with it. Those who mastered these principles could shape their destiny with clarity and purpose. The Egyptian concept of the soul, the Be and Ke, a central theme in Egyptian spiritual teachings, as explained in the Papyrus of Ani, also known as the Book of Coming Forth by Day or the Book of the Dead, is the understanding of the Be and Ka, two essential aspects of the human soul. The Be. This represents the individual self, the personality and experiences of a person in human form. It is often depicted as a hawk with a human face, symbolizing the soul's ability to move between realms. The Ke. This is the eternal, unchanging aspect of the self, the spiritual essence that exists beyond time and space. It is often symbolized by an outstretched pair of arms, representing divine power and life force. Together, the Be and Ke reflect the dual nature of existence, the human experience of individuality, and the divine essence of oneness. Ancient initiates believed that by fully mastering both, one could achieve spiritual enlightenment and true immortality. Not in the sense of never dying, but in realizing the eternal nature of consciousness itself. Through deep spiritual practice, initiates could activate their Ke energy, strengthening their connection to the higher self and gaining greater influence over reality. The path to mastery, applying Tehuti's teachings today. Tehuti's wisdom is not just ancient history, it is a practical guide for modern life. His teachings remind us that we are not powerless. We have the ability to shape our lives through awareness, discipline, and alignment with universal truths. If you want to apply these principles to your own life, here's where to start. 1. Develop self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Every choice you make shapes your reality. 2. Master your energy. Learn how to direct your focus, emotions, and life force toward goals that align with your higher purpose. 3. Align with universal laws. Study the natural rhythms and principles that govern existence and move with them instead of against them. 4. Strengthen your intuition. Cultivate deeper inner knowing through meditation, contemplation, and spiritual practice. 5. Commit to growth. The path of mastery is a lifelong journey. Each step forward expands your potential and deepens your understanding. The teachings of Tehuti have stood the test of time for a reason. They hold timeless truths about the power of the mind, the nature of reality, and the limitless potential within each of us. Are you ready to unlock these abilities within yourself? Now let's go even deeper into the mysteries of the Neteru and the hidden knowledge of the ancients. The path to divine alignment, uniting the self with universal truth. The ultimate goal of ancient Egyptian spiritual practice was to unify the mortal self with the immortal essence, to bring the human personality into full alignment with universal truth, symbolized by the goddess Ma'at. This wasn't just about understanding truth in a philosophical sense. It was about embodying it, living in complete harmony with divine principles. When this alignment was achieved, it led to transcendence beyond physical limitations. The individual was no longer bound by the constraints of ordinary human experience, but awakened to the full range of divine abilities and gifts that exist within the purified soul. This was the path of the conscious creator, one who could shape reality through knowledge, discipline, and mastery of the mind. As Tehuti declares in the Emerald Tablets, the soul of the gods is given to men, to be their eternal guide, the wisdom of all things beautiful. This teaching reminds us that the human soul carries within it a divine spark, a source of wisdom, creativity, and power waiting to be realized. The only thing standing in the way of this realization is our own level of awareness and mastery, the nature of reality, mental and energetic in origin. According to the teachings of the Emerald Tablets, reality is fundamentally mental and energetic. What we perceive as physical matter is actually the crystallization of energy and thought, forming within a vast multidimensional field of infinite possibilities. In Tehuti's words, all is of a single cause, thought, the Divine One's gift to souls still mortal, that by thought they might create all things. This statement reveals a profound truth. Everything in existence originates from consciousness. Before anything takes form in the physical world, it first exists as an idea, an energy, a blueprint within the mind. By training the mind, initiates of ancient Egyptian wisdom learned to interact with this quantum field of pure potential, shaping energetic patterns that could then manifest as physical reality. This process wasn't about wishful thinking. It was a disciplined practice of concentration, visualization, and willpower. Through focused intention and repeated mental imprinting, thought patterns gradually solidified into external events and experiences. Tehuti affirms, "Know that all is ordered by the souls who dwell in the unseen. By their thoughts alone, they create all things." This means that our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are not passive. They are creative forces that influence and shape the world around us. When we learn to harness the power of focused thought, we gain the ability to redirect our destiny and consciously shape our experiences. Transcending separation, awakening to the infinite mind. Through deep spiritual practice, initiates expanded their consciousness to resonate with the infinite divine mind. This wasn't about intellectual understanding. It was about experiencing unity with the source of all existence. By doing so, they transcended the illusion of separation and restored their connection to their divine nature as co-creators of reality. Tehuti states, "Gods are we, existing or ceasing by our own choice. Surrender self to self, and know you are one with the All-Soul." This is the essence of true spiritual awakening, to recognize that we are not separate from the divine, but expressions of it. The more we align our thoughts, emotions, and actions with universal truth, the more we reclaim our inherent creative power. This wisdom is not confined to the past. Though civilizations rise and fall, the mystical teachings of Egypt remain timeless, continuing to inspire those seeking higher truth today. Mastering the mind, the key to manifestation. Tehuti's teachings remind us that our inner world creates our outer reality. Every experience we encounter begins within the realm of thought and energy before it takes shape in the physical world. By practicing focused visualization, unwavering belief, and disciplined thought, we activate the same principles that govern all creation. Our beliefs shape what we perceive. Our imagination fuels what we manifest. Our emotions amplify the energy we send into the universe. Our willpower determines the strength of our creations. This is why self-mastery is the foundation of transformation. When we learn to go beyond the limitations of ego and conditioned thought, we realign with our higher will, the part of us that is eternally connected to divine intelligence. Through regular self-reflection, we begin to see that our lives are a reflection of our inner world. We are not powerless. We are not victims of fate. We are the dreamers shaping our own reality with every thought and action, awakening to our true power. Everything we experience in life is a reflection of our inner world. Our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs shape the reality we live in. The wisdom of Tehuti reveals a profound truth. We are not merely participants in life, we are its creators. By understanding and mastering our consciousness, we gain the ability to influence our path and shape our destiny. Each of us holds the power to shift our beliefs and transform our reality. Break free from limitations and embrace new possibilities. Manifest our deepest desires by aligning with universal truth. Mastery isn't about controlling what happens around us. It's about gaining mastery over ourselves. As we train our minds, discipline our emotions, and expand our awareness, our external world naturally realigns to reflect this growth. Change starts within, and the world responds in kind. Tehuti's teachings remind us that we are in a constant state of becoming. When we choose to align with higher wisdom, we unlock the full potential of our divine essence, not as something separate or distant, but as something that has always existed within us, waiting to be realized.